Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be continuing my weekly Nightwish with their song While Your Lips Are Still Red. This will be live from Wembley. This is such a beautiful song, and we get Marco being the main vocals, and he's absolutely amazing in this song. His voice is just amazing. When I first started listening to Nightwish, my first album was Dark Passion Play, and anytime he would sing, I'd be like, God, this dude could be a lead singer. It should be a lead singer. Before I knew that he had been, and plus he had some solo stuff going while he was Nightwish, and then since Nightwish, he's obviously doing his own solo stuff and band stuff. He's just an amazing singer, and I love everything about this song. I'll talk more about it as it's going, but just it's all about Marco's vocals in this. He does harsh vocals. I mean, he doesn't do like growls and stuff, but he's got like the more aggressive vocals. In some songs, the more rock vocals, and this one is just, his voice is beautiful, and I love it. So I'm excited to get to this one. Real quick, I do have a Patreon. The link will be down in the description. Most of my reactions go up there at least a day in advance. If you join the Blades tier, you get 2 Patreon shout-out requests every month. Doesn't matter what it is, how obscure you think it is. If you love it, I want to hear it. And if you just want to help out a little bit with the $1 tier, you do get a Patreon shout-out request just for joining. My patrons really have given me some amazing music to listen to, and I love it. I love it so much. If you want to donate a little bit more directly, I do have my PayPal and my Cash App down in the description, or you can use the super thanks through YouTube. Any donations y'all can give me really does mean the world. It helps a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Anyways, I'm excited for this. Again, I've definitely heard the song a bunch of times. I love it. It's such an amazing song. So let's get to it. So Nightwish with While Your Lips Are Still Red.
All right then, people at Wembley.
God, I love that
I
guitar.
had to say that too. We live in troubled times. Everybody's seen that in the news and all that, and blah, 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 blah. Everything we hear is bad. So, what I'm telling you, if you have loved ones, girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, husbands, children, grandparents, dogs, cats, whatever, canary birds, or pet Martian.
I always love Marco's banter with the crowd. I've said it before, but I love piano. I really do.
Sweet little words made for silence. Not talk, young heart for love, not heartache. Dark hair for catching the wind, not to wail the sight of a cold world. Kiss while your lips are still red, while he's still silent rest. While bosom is still untouched, I'm there, hold another hand, while the hand's still without a tool, drown into eyes while they're still blind. While the night till height, the withering dawn.
I also love that Ebo. Make sure to stop up there for a second. Marco's voice, God, it's just amazing that he can sing. He sings super powerful and just aggressive and in your face, but then he comes and does a super delicate, high pitched, just gorgeous singing that he's doing here. It's just amazing. The EBO that Troy's coming in with, and I've always been confused about it, the EBO. Now I know the technical, the technical aspect of it, but I still have a hard time wrapping my head around it. I know it vibrates, the string super fast to give it a more like a violin bow sound, and I understand that. It just the actual technicalities of playing it, because Troy's one of the few people I've ever even seen play an EBO. In fact, just off the top of my head, I can't think of any other musician I've actually seen play one. And the way he moves it from string to string so smoothly, it doesn't make sense to my head, because I know you have to have it against the string for it to be working. And if it's against a string, how do you move it between the different strings so quickly? It's a weird, I know it's a weird thing. Like I said, I know technically how it works, but the actual performance of it is still just so crazy in my head. But it sounds amazing. And Troy is a master of it. So it's so good. See, I feel like it would be, as he pulled it from string to string, it should be plucking it, but it doesn't.
First day of love never comes back to passion. It's hours never wasted one. The violin, the poets play, every thawing heart place your theme with care. Kiss while your lips are still red, while he's still silent rest. A bosom is still untouched. I may hold another hand, while the hand's still without a tool. Drown into eyes while they're still blind. Low while the night still hides the withering dawn.
Oh, that note he just held. There's something about when Floor comes in. She's such an amazing singer, and such a confident singer, that she can hold herself back. And everybody knows this about Floor, how gracious she is and how kind and amazing she is. But it's not a guarantee. Somebody who is the lead singer of a giant band, to become a lead singer of a giant band, you have to have an ego, at least some kind of an ego. I mean, you can look at bands from whenever, as they get bigger and bigger, the egos get bigger and bigger, and usually the biggest ego is the lead singer. I hate calling out other bands, but as I was saying that, the one that popped into my head would be David Lee Roth. You can't, it gets so big you can't contain it. And so many lead singers would never allow somebody else in the band to take over lead vocals without poking them a little bit. And Floor could easily overpower Marco in this song. But she doesn't. She knows what she's doing. She knows her part in the song, and she knows that it's her position in this to support Marco. Whereas in most of the songs, it was his job to support her. And she understands that and is fully giving and is always so happy when Marco sings lead. You can see it on her face in the video from Tampere, the Islander. When the song is over, one of my favorite parts of that whole video, take out the music of the actual visuals of the video, is the absolute joy on her face of how well he did. And she's the same way when Troy sings. So, I mean, I just love, that's one more thing that I love about Floor is how gracious and how giving of a musician she is and of a person. It's amazing that she can sit there and add the perfect color to the song without overpowering Marco's absolutely amazing performance. So good. These two, I hope, even though that he's not Nightwish anymore, I hope it's not the last time they sing together, because they are so perfect with each other. Their voices are so amazing. I love this last note in this phrase from Marco. So good. Let's talk a little bit about Kai back there on the drums. Oh, perfect. Again, this is a softer song. We all know what Kai can do. What he does in Nightwish, the power of his drumming in Nightwish, the speed and technical prowess he has in Winter Sun, the newer stuff he's been doing with Ari, the very, I don't even know what style that would be considered. It's not metal, it's not rock, kind of folky stuff he does for Ari. And he just adds the perfect, again, color to this song. I actually have never heard the original. Actually, I take that back. I have heard the original, but it's been forever ago. And I can't really remember what Yuka used to do and how close Kai's rendition is to Yuka's. But the drums in this are so subtle. Again, very subtle, very soft. It's a soft song. But adds the perfect counter beat to this gorgeous singing. Very cool. The composition of this from Thomas, and I think I may be wrong, but I believe Marco was also involved in the writing of the song. It's perfect. It just shows Thomas's absolute mastery of composing music and writing music. It's just so good. I love the song. I can't believe it's been this long. It took me this long to get to it in my Nightwish videos, because I love this specific version of this song. It's so good. And I love this build up here. The intensity just ramps up through Troy's solo. Marco's bass tone is just perfect. So thick. So good. That was so good. So that was Nightwish with While Your Lips Are Still Red. Another flawless performance. They do not have bad performances. It's not a thing that Nightwish does. They're one of the best live bands I've ever seen. I've seen them live, I think, like I said, I've 4 times. 3 or 4 times. Honestly, my memory is terrible. I know I've seen them at least twice with Annette and once with Floor. And they don't do bad shows. They don't perform bad music. It's just not in their nature. Next week, the first single comes out, and of course I don't have it. I didn't have it pulled up. Of what I can't remember the name of the song. Perfume. God, see, now you're gonna force me to open this up because I do follow them all on Facebook. There it is, Perfume of the Timeless. They released an image from the video. I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Oops, wrong. I just did a Freeze the Fall video. They just released this video or this picture today. This is a screenshot from the new video. I 100% am going to be doing a reaction to that. It's going to be my first reaction to a Nightwish, an actual reaction to a Nightwish song for my channel. All the other ones I've done have been more, reviews of songs I've known, and it'll be my first time hearing a brand new Nightwish song since the night that Human Nature was released. Because I had it, Human Nature, I bought it on digital before it was released. The second it was released, I sat there and listened to the whole album. And of course, I'd already heard Noise because it was released early. So, what was that, 2019 when that came out? Early in 2019. So this is going to be the first brand new Nightwish song in 5 years, and I cannot wait. I'm working on figuring out exactly how I'm going to do it because I work, it's on a Tuesday, and I work Tuesdays, and I want to see what I'm hopefully going to be able to get it as quick as I can. I cannot wait. This is going to be amazing. But anyways, that's for next week. This week, While Your Lips Are Still Red, amazing song. Marco, absolutely amazing singer. This is so good, and I loved watching it, and I love to finally watched it with you guys. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do me a favor, jump down in the comments, throw up some horns, say hi. That interaction really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will talk to you next time.